Hey guys, Contact Ruler 46 here. Welcome to part 13 of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We're here with Tetra in Hyrule, and she looks like she's wanting to know where she's at because she's looking around. But we were told to take her to where we found the Master Sword, so we're gonna do that. Also, I figured I might as well point something out here. This is actually the only point in the game, at least in the regular quest. Where did Tetra... Oh god. This is probably back when AI programming was not that good. But anyway, she'll follow us into the castle regardless. Anyhow, this is the only point in the game where you can actually take a picture of her with the Deluxe Picto Box and get a sculpture of her. But since we haven't unlocked the Nintendo Gallery or have gotten the Deluxe Picto Box, we won't be doing that. But yeah, I figured you should know that if you plan on doing that. What you have to do though is, I guess I'll demonstrate how you do it, because obviously if you're just waiting for her to come, she'll be way too close and you need to have her entire figure in the picture. So you have to like kind of run and quickly snap a photo right here. Well, you get the picture. No pun intended, actually. Yeah, for real. But like a little bit sooner than that. But yeah, that's the only time you'd actually get a pictograph of her. Wow, I thought the game like crashed for a second. Alright, I guess we're here. What foreboding music. Are you him? Are you the one that was speaking through the stone without my permission? Answer me! That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard of these tales? Heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden? This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king, Daphnis Nohasen Hyrule. Daphnis Nohansen Hyrule. Yep, I guess that's how you say it. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the king of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you as long as that blade of the Master Sword could defeat Ganon. But now both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. Oh, is it gonna pan over to the picture of Ganon? That actually, let's see. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool actually. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself. And so, with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet not all was lost, for the gods knew to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose who would build a new country and command them to take refuge on the mountains. These people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years passed since then. As long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. There must have been a lot of mountains in Hyrule. I thought only Death Mountain was the only one. In Ocarina of Time, anyway. I'm gonna just... Okay. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you, and you were instructed to treasure it and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we may have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate to which you were born, the very reason that you live. I love that Link to the Past music. So cool. What? I'm a princess? My fate? I said like a question. I meant for that to be a comment. You are the true heir to the royal family of Hyrule, the last link of the bloodline. In the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? Yeah, she copied me. You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Link! I'm terribly sorry you have been caught up in these events. But now that it's known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda. Wait a second. Am I doing that thing again where I can't tell who's talking and I'm thinking it's someone else? Because I'm not sure if this is the king or Zelda, but then I don't know if she's talking the third person. Whatever. I'll just read this like normal. Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he's found her. That's definitely the king talking. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. I'm determined, and that's why I'm angry. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come back with me to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil back to the Master Sword. Alright. Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. She's gonna be so bored. Link, we must go. Is he just gonna be like the happy mask salesman and just not walk but teleport everywhere? What a weirdo. You can't just walk. Link. I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. That's nothing. Link, be careful. My heart, I'm having a heart attack. You know, I just realized, or just thought of it right now, like, the king's last name is Hyrule. What? When has a kingdom ever been named after the king? It's not like the Roman Empire, or just the Roman Republic was founded by some guy named Rome. Imagine if that was the case with America. Like, instead of George Washington, it was George America, founder of America, along with a bunch of other guys that were like his cousins named America. That even though they're not actually related, you know. Or what if Britain, Great Britain, it was actually found by King Britain himself? Oh, who knew, right? Is that actually how it is? I don't know actually who found Britain, but I don't think its name, the name of the first king was Britain. Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword has lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages infused with the blade, who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for these two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the seas. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall withdraw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. I always hated that, like, about the story. I know it would have taken forever to program, but like they say, the Wind Temple and Earth Temple are in Hyrule, to the north and south. I would love if you can just run across the fields of Hyrule and then just be able to get to the Wind Temple and Earth Temple. Hold up. Did you guys see that? Like the force field just kind of blipped in for existence and then like unloaded immediately. Whatever. Anyway, I wish you could do that though. Imagine that. Being able to run across these fields all the way up to the Wind Temple and then do that back to the Earth Temple and explore what Hyrule was like in this iteration. That would be so cool. But no, Ganon just had to make a force field and block our way. So now we have to sail across the seas of which we already are familiar with. Oh well, I mean, I guess it would have made, like, I don't even know if the GameCube would have been able to handle having that, like, big field in here. Then again, it doesn't need to be huge. I mean, Ocarina of Time didn't have a huge Hyrule field. Although this looks like it would have been much bigger. But just to move around a little more in Hyrule would have been nice. And now we won't see Hyrule again until 2 temples and a large side quest of getting the whatchamacallit, Triforce of Courage. But anyway, Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once, long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at that time the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land, like the Triforce of Wisdom was in the first game. But that's in a different timeline, because the Zelda timeline totally makes sense. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere in the Great Sea. The Triforce of Courage is the only key that will once again open the doorway back to Hyrule. You must search for it, but, you know, later, because we got some temple dungeon crawling to do. Now, I'm gonna make a quick decision right now. Since it's only been 13 minutes, I'm thinking, should I use that and try to go all the way to Headstone Island and talk to the sage? Or should I wait to the next episode and just do that all at once? So I feel like it would be a nice change to have at least one short episode. And by short, I mean like 15 minutes. I think I'm going to do that. Also, I just realized these are not centered right. What the heck? Hold up, what's that? Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just get that in another, get to the Earth Temple in another episode, talk to the sage and get, what's her face, Medley to the Earth Temple in another episode. So, I think this is where I'll do my outro at 15 minutes. Cool. Alright guys, so, if you enjoyed this episode, in this series, be sure to check out the playlist that I made, so you can find the other videos that I made for The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. If you somehow manage to tolerate listening to me screw up the lines and all that and not generally know what to say, then yeah, I'd recommend doing that, because, you know, I like when people watch my videos. It makes me feel like I'm not just making videos for no reason, I think. Where's the fish? But yeah, I'm gonna just outro that here, and I think I'm just gonna, in the next episode, I'll start it at Headstone Island, so you guys don't have to see all the, I don't even know when I'm sailing. I'm gonna save and quit after this. But yeah, I'm just gonna skip that and just start right at the island, so you guys don't have to see this long, boring sailing. And yeah, I guess until then, I'll see you guys later.